we're back in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. It's time to go to the workshop, and we need to find 10 new gods amongst this mess of units. Let's just type in the word god, and let's sort it by all time. We're gonna find the most popular gods ever made.
Guards? I meant gods. Not cards.
Well, let's see what kind of options we have here. God Peasant can beat 60 plus super peasants. God of Gods. Sure, why not? Ooh, this dark and evil god looks awesome, guys. The God of Devils? Oh, this is gonna be great. The God of Destruction. The God of Tab's Boss. God by Flow. God of Destroyer Golem. He looks insane. Also, he's humongous. God Homer? Please tell me he's a god. I'm downloading him. Killer, you have my attention. Here we have our 10 gods. Let's put them into a faction. Let's just put all these gods into this faction. And now it's time to try and be stronger than One Punch Man. There he is, the strongest unit in the world, Saitama. And for his first opponent, it is the God of Gods himself. He seems to have a dark peasant throw in his hands. I'm just hoping that whatever he's gonna throw will be able to defeat Saitama. This first god better be able to pull this off. I do not want to be here all day. Oh, here comes the massive volley. You can't see it because of the clouds. Huge volley of attacks going after One Punch Man. Oh my god. But there's the super serious punch, and Saitama destroyed the god. Look at all the blood. Are you kidding me? How did One Punch Man survive that? All right, let's take Saitama to Larry's farm. Even though actually that's not Larry's farm. This is someone else's farm. Saitama, where are we? And this is the god created by Flow. Except what happened to the god's head? Why is the head so tiny? I don't think it was meant to look this small. We've got wings, we've got tentacles, we've got a beautiful scepter and a mace. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to defeat Saitama. Let's start the fight. One Punch Man slowly walks forward and our god backpedals, sending, I don't know what that was, some sort of crazy light ability. And now our god puts his hands in the air and receives a totally normal consecutive punch, defeating the god. Yeah, if I got punched in the head, your tiny head too, like, I'd die. I'm trying to summon the God of Gods, but something is going horribly wrong. Apparently there are 6 gods here. I can't delete them, and every time I try and summon him, he just goes, boop, boop, gone. I can't summon him on either side. Okay, hold on. Can I start the fight? I'm gonna start the fight. Where's the gods? Has anyone seen the gods? No? Is it bugged? Is it broken? Is this gonna be how the fight's gonna be? So god number 3 loses by default because he went into a different dimension. Hold on, if I summon a bunch of these, right? And then I start the fight, and clearly there's nothing there, but I end the fight, and all of a sudden they appear, and then they disappear again. It's so broken. Let's take this fight in front of the Sphinx. I mean, it's perfectly fitting to have a fight for gods against gods among gods. And maybe the sand will slow Saitama down? I highly doubt it. But Saitama is facing a big, dark, evil-looking god. Though we can probably already guess what a flimsy lightsaber sword is going to do to One Punch Man. Probably not a whole lot, not gonna lie. At least the dark hands of God will do something to Saitama. Let's start this fight right now and instantly destroy it. Can I move the god back a little bit to at least give him a fighting chance? Yeah, just gonna, Mr. God, are you trapped in the earth? Did One Punch Man hit you so hard that he punched you halfway through the world? I'll remove him, move him a little bit further back so maybe he has a fighting chance. Okay, here we go, start the fight, and he immediately walks in. You just walk right up to One Punch Man, get one punch, and you're shocked? Going from the burning desert to the frozen wastes. Though I'm pretty sure One Punch Man is practically immune to the cold. No, Saitama? Not even like a little shiver? And this guy is the god peasant. I have to be honest, there's something terrifying about him. I mean, the lack of a face, the lack of weapons. Honestly, if I was One Punch Man, I would be afraid of this opponent. Here we go. Let's start this fight. See, oh, the god didn't instantly die to Saitama's consecutive normal punches. I am honestly shook. Let's keep going. And the god actually managed to punch Saitama. Saitama did end up winning, but I will give this god credit. He lost his head and kept fighting, and Saitama lost his head and kept fighting. This god came the closest to defeating One Punch Man. Credit where credit is due. Halloween is around the corner, and I thought it'd be a good idea to take Saitama here for his next fight, because his next fight is a being of darkness. In fact, I recognize this. Wait, isn't this my Vulcan? Guys, I'm pretty sure I designed this unit to be a god-evil version of Vulcan in my 100-day survival stories. Which means he's clearly not powerful enough and he will die to One Punch Man in a split second. Here, watch this. The fight begins! Evil Vulcan slams Saitama to the ground. Congratulations. You lived fairly long until the serious punch took Evil Vulcan for a trip into another dimension. I like how the dark hands of God are caressing Saitama nicely and gently. You don't grab him roughly. You won't like what happens if you do that. Now we take Cyclops. Saitama. Ladies and gentlemen, I have spawned the one-eyed Saitama. I never thought I would see this day. Get it? Because he's only got one eye. Cyclops Saitama versus the God Killer. I know I should be paying attention to the God Killer unit, but Saitama is literally a Cyclops. This is so funny. Let's start the fight. Cyclops Saitama versus the God Killer. God Killer with a double, triple, quadruple teleport, quintuple teleport to try and get somewhere safe to fight Cyclops Saitama, but it's not enough. Red victory. God Killer couldn't quite sneak up on the Cyclops, guys. The smell of the ocean, the sound of the waves, and Saitama is going to fight this red God Devil thing. Appropriately called the God of Devils, he is gonna fight One Punch Man, and I don't like his chances, not gonna lie. And Saitama first was a Cyclops, and now one of his legs is shorter than the other. That is a very strange sight, not gonna lie. The battle commences. Swords being thrown by the God of Devils straight into the chest of Saitama once, twice, almost three times. The third sword missed. Saitama got close. Consecutive normal punches. The God of Devils dies. And Saitama did it on pretty much one leg. I know it's not Christmas yet, but I just like this map. It's so pretty. And even Saitama, whose eyes are spaced far too far apart, enjoys Christmas from time to time. And we all know Homer Simpson loves Christmas with his family. Can God Homer Simpson defeat Saitama? Moving in quickly, going for the... Why did he die? Did Homer kill himself from alcohol poisoning? What happened? One Punch Man in the mountains on the Legacy map. We needed a map this big for his final opponent. This massive. Can One Punch Man defeat this ginormous being? I recall he's called the God of Golems. Let's see what happens. The God of Golems summoning something, raising his hands into the sky, trying to make Saitama bow down. One Punch Man doesn't bow for anybody. Look at that massive explosion. And the God of Golems launched into the air, and there's another being. Who is this? Were you riding the God of Golems? That's crazy, but then you land in the consecutive normal punches, and Saitama defeated you. You think we're done? We're nowhere near done. Saitama has to fight every single god simultaneously. I hope you're ready, One Punch Man. The fight commences. Some of the gods teleport in. Oh yes, this god was the one to deal the most damage to One Punch Man, even causing Saitama to lose his head thanks to that one mod. And now One Punch Man is literally traveling around the planet, being thrown all over the place, spells being tossed, serious punches happening, lightning beams coming from the sky, giant gods getting destroyed, Saitama being crowd controlled by the dark hands of God and continually bombarded with light spells from this god. This is gross. This is disgusting. A perfect combo attack. Crowd control from the dark peasant hands. Damage from these god beams. Saitama's blood raining everywhere. Super serious punch destroying one unit. And now Saitama, no longer controlled by the dark hands of God, slowly advances on this being, summoning all that damage. I mean, look at Saitama. Look at him. He's just being bombarded. But there is the serious punch, wiping out the final unit. And Saitama is the most powerful. But if you think this was the end, I'm gonna type in Crow and see what units you guys have created for me. Crow God Garu, he can kill Saitama. We'll find out. Crow, the creator of gods. I wonder if he can kill One Punch Man. The Tabs Overtaker. You know what? I'm willing to try. Let's give it a shot. Black Hole God, Power Super Death. What is this? Crow's undefeated unit. Okay. Crow, good luck defeating him. It's not me. It's One Punch Man. Crow, this is not beatable. Let's find out. Crow, the one to stand to Saitama. You have my attention. Crow tried this unit that kills. Crow, I have created a disaster. Okay, I need to know what the disaster is. Let's just remove the old gods, and then we will add the new gods, which is you. I think this one. Now let's pick a good map to fight him. Let's start with the Viking sandbox. In this corner, weighing 100 pounds because he's small, is Saitama. And we're gonna start with Crow, Black Hole God, Power, Super, Death. I don't know what this unit is. Let's take a look at it. Crow, Black Hole, God, Power, Super, Death. There's a lot of adjectives. It seems to be a Monkey King combined with a demon combined with a Spartan. Honestly, he looks really cool. But is he strong enough to beat One Punch Man? Oh, Saitama, will you reign supreme today? We are about to find out once more. The battle begins. Slow motion being held because I don't know what to expect. I'm waiting for the moment. These units to do something. What is this black hole? He's backing up and he's firing dark projectiles. This is not the way to beat One Punch Man, who will simply sidestep everything, launch the serious punch. Hold on. Now that we have the damage mod, how many zeros is this? Look at what is that damage? But it doesn't matter because look at those zeros. Since Fern fixed the damage mod, the visibility mod, like, oh my god. Okay, how many commas do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 commas. Let me just count that. I just Googled it and here's the result. One with 36 zeros is called a 1 undecillion. That means that's 5.8 undecillion damage. I didn't even know that was a number. So Saitama can deal undecillions of damage. Not millions, not billions. Undecillions. This still sounds like a fake number. Let's go with Crow, the creator of gods. And what a design on this unit. He's just like, he's very extra. He's all over the place. Demon wings, angel wings, body armor, reaper tentacles. He's crazy. Let's see if he can survive undillions. Some just massive number of damage. Slow-mo activated. I want to see the moment something happens. There's a maelstrom happening at the feet of Saitama. Not the method to kill him. Lightning blast. Saitama shakes it off. Consecutive normal punches. Red victory. Red completely destroyed this blue god. You need to deal some insane damage or do something creative to defeat One Punch Man in this game. So far, 2 of our gods have been unable to defeat Saitama. Let's grab another one. Let's grab Crow, the one to stand to Saitama. Can this unit with a sword in his teeth be the one to defeat One Punch Man? The fact that he's holding a sword doesn't give me much faith, and the Reaper Tentacles will do nothing against Saitama. Slow-mo activate. The blue guy is surviving. He's survived the first volley of Saitama. Super serious punch. He survived the super serious punch. Teleported and attacked Saitama. Red Saitama. I will say, this guy survived the longest against One Punch Man. But in the end, even he was not able to defeat him. Even though I'm almost certain One Punch Man is in there without a head, but that's just the one mod. That's not real. So far, no good. So far, we're not capable of finding anyone who can defeat Saitama. Crow, I have created a disaster. If this... what is going on? Okay, I don't mind crazy units so long as he doesn't duplicate. If he starts to duplicate and break my computer, we are stopping the fight. This disaster is such a disaster. I can't even see what's going on in the... what's this? Oh, hold on. I thought I put Saitama here. I accidentally put the god. Hold on. Let me go over here and grab Saitama and put him in his proper place. There we go. And there is the crazy... Whoa, crazy fight. Saitama's in the sky thanks to the dark hands of God being slammed back down to the ground. Saitama's still alive. And where is Saitama's opponent? Saitama's opponent seems to be in the water, coming out of the water, doing all sorts of crazy things, actually fighting One Punch Man. One Punch Man still has the dark hand of God on his body. And this is under the ground. One Punch Man, I think we need a rematch. Blue did lose. I was going to do a rematch, but Blue eventually died. The game is breaking. That last unit just wrecked everything. Yep, we decided to fix the game, completely destroyed, and relaunch it to get back into the battle. Crow's undefeated units. Wait a minute. This looks like an even more powerful version of the last unit we just played with. The fight commences. Saitama is being juggled in the sky. Saitama's down there. That unit's up in the sky, and he seems to be duplicating. Yeah, no. Pause. If you're duplicating units, guys, I can't use it. You're just gonna break my computer. You're gonna break the video. This person is disqualified. Well, let's see if we can find another unit to go ahead and have a wonderful time here with Saitama. Try this unit that kills. Seems, again, am I having just deja vu? Is it just the same unit over and over and over again? How is this happening? What is going on? There's this thrusting arrows occurring, and they're spawning on Saitama. Saitama is the one spawning the thrusting arrows, and it seems we have more duplication going on. Guys, again, you're breaking my computer. I can't have this as a legitimate fight. This doesn't work. This one's called Good Luck Defeating Him. And he's tiny. Oh, he's cute and little. He's probably gonna do the exact same thing as the other ones. Apparently, it's probably one guy doing this over and over and over again, causing all of this to happen. Oh, look. Yep. Nope, yep. Slamming to the ground. Where's our lovely god? And red victory, the god went off and killed himself. Okay. This is ridiculous. Half of these units are pretty much unable to be used, and the other half are just too weak. Crow God Goro, he can kill Saitama. That's a hefty claim. Hefty claim. Red victory. Instantly, red victory. Goru didn't even stand a chance. Where is he? Saitama's just chilling here, having a wonderful day, and Goru is nowhere to be seen. And in fact, the damage numbers are little. Look how little these damage numbers are. You call that big numbers? Rookie numbers. Is there a single god that can defeat this Saitama? You all are welcome to try over and over and over again, but so far it seems to not be the case. Cabs, Overtaker. Another cloning, shielding, spawning arrows thing. It's just gonna clone 370 times, fire 564 arrows. Look at this. Look at this madness. Look at this mess. I can't even see what's going on. It is impossible. Actually, this fight is making blue victory. What? Did we knock Saitama off the map? Have we finally found a unit that beat Saitama? Saitama is usually immune to being wrung out, and I don't even know where the One Punch Man is. Congratulations. You managed to beat One Punch Man in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I have a new idea to kill One Punch Man. But first I have to wait for the game to take an hour to load. All these mods, they just made the game really thick. And we're finally in. If you don't know what this mod does, let me show you. First things first, I'll grab an ice giant, plop him down right here. And then I'll grab some archers. Now this is what it looks like when the archers shoot normally. As you can see, they fired some arrows. And before we continue, I'm in love with this long neck archer. He looks funny. Normal archers are fun and all, but let's change things. Go into our settings, go over here to gum, and we will do 10 arrows with a spread of 10 with 0 recoil and 1 attack speed.
Let me make sure that it gets registered.
Delete all these guys, and then we'll summon some new ones. And now watch as they unleash 10 arrows each on our lovely ice anytime now. Anytime now. There they go. Take a look. 10 arrows each on our lovely ice giant.
You are dead!
This ice giant has clearly seen better days. So now let me explain to you my idea.
First, I just gotta pick a new map.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is One Punch Man, the subject of our video and the subject of much pain and anger from me. Killing him has been an impossible challenge. In a previous video, we tried to control One Punch Man with the power of God Harpooners, but that didn't go according to plan. One Punch Man did a great job of being impacted by the harpoons, yes, but those same harpoons hit the harpooners and rendered the crowd control completely useless. And thus, One Punch Man was able to destroy our harpooner god army. Now I come to you with a brand new plan. This creature right here is a firework archer, and the archer obviously shoots fireworks. Now allow me to demonstrate what the firework can do. The archer gets ready, pulls his bow, and prepares to launch the firework at the hobbit. And it's a giant one because I accidentally have the giant part of the mod On. One second.
You weren't supposed to see the giant part yet.
Let me just turn big fireworks off now, okay? Just pretend you didn't see that. Let's just see the firework again. Normal firework going to impact our lovely hobbit if our firework archer can hit, and the firework archer is unable to shoot a hobbit in front of his face. But as you can see, the firework archer shoots a firework that has thrusters on it.
Just gonna move the halfling further away. There you go.
Okay, Jim, the firework archer, do not let me down. But you missed. You missed. Or did I go through his leg? Jim, that firework went through his leg. What are you doing? All right, Jim, second time's a charm. Boom! The hobbit has been hit with the firework, and now the hobbit goes blasting off into the sky, Team Rocket style from Pokemon. And that's the goal. Try and make Saitama do that. And do that. Kill him. If we need to do 50 arrows, we will do 50. If we need to make the arrows huge, we will make them huge. One way or another, we will kill Saitama.
Just choose an appropriate map.
We will try it here on Ancient 2. Let me just go over here and grab Saitama and plop him down. Boom, he's very plopped. And then I'll go over here and grab my firework archer. Here's what one firework archer does. Now remember, place your archer close enough that he can't use serious punch, but far enough away that he can't use consecutive normal punches. Firework archer goes for the shot, and shockingly, Saitama uses sideways serious hops to dodge the arrow and proceeds to kill the archer. I'm shocked. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. But that's why we're going to turn this archer into a god. So for example, we'll go over here, we'll go to our gun, we'll go to ammunition, we'll type in 11, okay? Spread of 11. No recoil and attack speed of 1. Let's summon our low-level archer god. This is like a firework archer demigod. The demigod prepares to open fire with 11 firework arrows in anytime now. He's getting close. There it is, 11 firework arrows, and dodge them all. Again, are you shocked? I'm not shocked. It's Saitama. Sorry, Phil. You've got to die now. Let's up the number. Let's go up to 50 arrows, 11 spread, and no recoil, and attack speed 1. 50 arrows. All right, George, what do you have? Slow-mo activated, waiting for the moment the 50 arrows come out of the archer. Boom, there you go, 50 arrows, and wow. Two arrows impacted Saitama. Lots of blood, and Saitama doesn't even care. He kept walking forward because 2 measly firework arrows aren't gonna slow him down. We need bigger numbers. Let's jump this up to 200. 211 spread, 0 recoil, 1 attack speed. Oh yeah, 200 arrows. John, the firework god, far enough away to not immediately die, not too far away to immediately die. Will he hit 200? Let's just pause. Let's just pause and appreciate what's about to happen. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this gorgeous? Here we go. Maximum slow-mo just for fun. It's beautiful. And he's dodging to the side, but was still impacted by a fair number of those arrows. Absolutely gorgeous. And yet, he's only been hit by 20 arrows? And he's still walking. Oh, he's slowing down. Look. He can't get closer. But then they explode, he can get closer. That's interesting. We're capable of slowing him down, which means we're capable of sending him flying. John, you did good, but I have to upgrade you further. Let's do 500 arrows. Spread of 15, recoil none. But here's the kicker, attack speed 5. I wanted to shoot them faster. This firework archer is going to do damage. Say hello to firework archer Jimmy. 500 arrows, 5 attack speed, slightly larger spread, hopefully giving him a bit of a machine gun ability. Let's see, 5 firework arrows. Come out right now, there it is. Oh, 500. There are 500 in there, in that clump. It almost needs to be a bigger clump, and Saitama could try to dodge them all, but he's not going to be able to. He did his best, but it wasn't enough. Many of them miss. He did dodge a bunch, and he's stuck. And here's what I was going for. The 5 attack speed, look how quickly he shot it again. And now Saitama continues to be crowd controlled by the firework arrows. He can't get close enough. He can't get close enough to use consecutive normal punches. Are these arrows keeping him up? No, he got close enough, just barely. You, my lovely firework god, are gonna pull this off. 1, 5,000 arrows. Spread 22. Recoil 0. Attack speed 10. 10 might be too fast, but we're gonna try it. This is Jeremy, the Archer God, the Firework Archer God. Can Jeremy pull it off? Here we go. Attack coming out. It's gonna be a lot of arrows. This is like, oh my, are you kidding me? It's so many arrows. Saitama's being like completely eaten by the arrows. Full body impact. Now don't forget the 10 attack speed. Look at the blood flying through the sky. I shrunk the blood as little as I could, and this 10 attack speed is just going to continuously crowd control. Now, if the archer doesn't take any steps forward, this might work. Hold on, pause the game. You can actually see a shape of One Punch Man from all the arrows there. Resume slow-mo. Saitama, is he taking steps forward? That's the question, right? Is he capable of walking? There are hundreds, if not hundreds of arrows in his body. But the problem is now, the previous arrows are about to explode, and it doesn't seem like Saitama's walking forward. Uh-oh, here comes the first round of explosions, giving Saitama additional freedom to walk forward. I gotta back up. There's so many explosions going on. There's just so much stuff happening. Full speed. I'm gonna regret this. Full speed. Does Saitama ever walk forward? This is getting hard to see, but there's a second round of explosions occurring, and the explosions seem to be getting closer and closer to our archer. Is Saitama actually walking forward? Is he about to punch our god Jeremy? Well, I've continued to run the simulation, and so far Saitama hasn't punched the god yet. Oh no, there it is, the consecutive normal punches. He's still got close enough to kill Jeremy. Look at the sheer devastation, the sheer madness, and we still couldn't slow down One Punch Man. Time for all the marbles. Can we shove Saitama off this bridge? 5,000. This is a mistake. Spread 22. Recoil 0. Attack speed 1. Just one shot. Just one attempt. 5,000 arrows coming out of Terry's bow to try and send him flying at a normal attack speed. Here's the moment of truth. I gotta pause this. As soon as it goes off, we're gonna hit the pause button. Whoa, 5,000 arrows. I need to see this impact. Oh, pause. He's in there. Saitama's in there. Most of the arrows are missing, but many of them are hitting. Can we send him off the map? No. So this is what Saitama looks like after 5,000 arrows hit him and miss him. He's a pincushion of firework arrows, and most of the arrows clearly missed Saitama and went and hit the entire battlefield. And Saitama's probably gonna walk up to our lovely god and proceed to blow him up. Oh, here comes the explosion! The explosions are occurring, guys. There is no way to stop Saitama, to stop One Punch Man with simple firework arrows. Have you ever wanted to be stronger than One Punch Man? Well, today I'm downloading 10 powerful gods to finally defeat this overpowered superhero once and for all.
Well, at least I hope so.